Hey folks, Bill here, Whirlybird Video Productions, back at you in another video in the series. We're talking a little bit more about maintenance today. Well, not really maintenance. Yeah, it's maintenance. When you're building your helicopter, one of the things that I like to do with the, after I've got it all set up, running, everything's running good, and I'm flying, and I'm ready, and I'm done with my assembly. So I've went out and I've flown it a couple times. I've checked all my screws. Everything's good to go. All the electronics are working the way they should. I want to make sure nothing can ever come out of my receiver. In this case, my receiver is my V-bar because I have the satellites on there. So one thing I like to do is when that's all done and everything's working, is I like to take some pure silicone caulk. You can buy it in a small tube or large tube, whatever, but pure silicone. You can use shoe goo, several other things, but I just like pure silicone. And I like to make sure anywhere where I've got wires coming up between things, like I have a couple wires here coming up on my tail gyro system for the gyro system for the V-bar, and I also have the same wire coming back up through going into the V-bar, and that's in between some plastic and carbon fiber. And I take a little pure silicone and put around that so that can't rub on anything. So make sure any wires that go in anywhere are not rubbing on plastic or carbon fiber, because they will get cut in two. It's really, really odd. Even on electrics, it will cut in two, but it's even more pronounced on a nitro or gas helicopter. I also like to take some pure silicone, put a small bead and wipe it off in the front. I'll show you a close-up here. And in this, I put it on a small bead and then wipe it right back off with a paper towel so that I don't have a lot of excess. What I really want to do is just make sure those don't vibrate out. And where you're anywhere in where like you got your satellite receivers, go ahead and put a couple drops. I put those underneath there, and a couple of drops, wiped it off. Make sure that none of this is going to vibrate out, because if you have a servo vibrate out on you, you're going to crash. So that's the tip for today. Make sure all your wires are neat and secured away and they're not rubbing on anything, and then silicone your connections in. Again, very little dab will do you. If you put a lot on there, it'll make it really difficult if you go to change this out later and you need this off for, you've dirt napper into the ground and you need this part or what have you. So I like to put just a little and then rub it right off. And you can see there in that close-up I show you right here that there's there's plenty in there to help hold that in. So please rate, subscribe, give me a big thumbs up. We'll see you next time on Whirlybird Video Productions.